Welcome back to Car Future Wheels, at the channel where we bring you the future of automobiles, one wheel at a time. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated compact luxury SUVs of 2026 at the Lexus NX 350. Whether you're a longtime Lexus fan or just car curious, this is the one you'll want to stick around for. We're taking a full 360-degree look from the exterior, front, side, rear, to the interior design, tech features, engine performance, pricing, and everything in between. Let's roll. First impressions matter, and Lexus absolutely nailed it with the front end of the 2026 NX 350. The signature spindle grille remains but has been reimagined for a more refined, mature look. It's a bit more subdued than before, blending seamlessly with a reshaped bumper and a cleaner hood line. The grille now integrates active shutters, helping with both aerodynamics and fuel efficiency. Flanking the grille are slimmer, more angular LED headlights that feel more in line with Lexus's evolving design language. They've added what they call the L motif daytime running lights, say sharp, confident, and uniquely Lexus. You also get adaptive high beams on higher trims. The sculpted hood has subtle contours that guide your eyes straight to the Lexus badge, almost like it's inviting you to experience what's behind the wheel. Swinging over to the side, the NX 350 has grown up, literally. The wheelbase is slightly stretched compared to the previous generation, giving it a more planted stance. The side profile has sharper character lines that run from the front fenders all the way to the taillights, adding a sense of motion even when the car is standing still. Lexus offers up to 20-inch alloy wheels depending on your trim, and they look fantastic, especially the new blacked-out multi-spoke design on the F-Sport package. Chrome window surrounds are optional, but even the blacked-out trim looks premium, especially with darker paint colors like caviar and Nori green pearl. And if you look closely at the side mirrors, you'll notice integrated turn signals and an updated camera-based blind spot system, offering a broader, clearer view than before. Now, coming around to the back, this is where Lexus really stepped it up for 2026. The rear is sleeker, with a more horizontal layout that visually widens the car. You've got a full-width LED light bar that connects the L-shaped taillights, a design cue we've seen across newer Lexus models, and it works perfectly here. The Lexus lettering is now spelled out across the tailgate, replacing the old badge. It's a subtle change, but it gives the rear a more upscale feel. The rear bumper is more muscular now, housing integrated reflectors and dual exhaust outlets on the NX 350. Emphasizing its performance-oriented character. There's also a new hands-free power tailgate that opens faster than previous models, and you can trigger it with just a kick under the bumper. Let's step inside, and this is where things really get exciting. The 2026 NX 350 welcomes you into a driver-focused cabin that blends luxury, tech, and thoughtful ergonomics. First thing you notice, the massive 14-inch touchscreen. Now standard on mid and higher trims. It runs the latest Lexus interface software, co-developed with Toyota, and it's lightning fast with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The screen is angled slightly toward the driver, and the graphics are razor sharp. Below that, you'll find a slimmer back panel with tactile buttons for quick adjustments, a nice balance between digital and analog controls. The steering wheel has been redesigned with more intuitive buttons and a more premium leather wrap. Behind it sits a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster that's customizable, and you can toggle between classic analog-style dials or a more futuristic full-map view. Ambient lighting now offers 64 color options, and the presets are mood-based, so whether you're cruising at night or hitting the highway at dawn, there's a vibe for that. Seats in the NX 350 are supportive and wrapped in high-grade new-look synthetic leather, which not only feels soft but is also environmentally friendly. Front seats are heated and ventilated, with memory settings for both the driver and passenger. If you opt for the F-Sport trim, you get sport bolstering and aluminum pedals that truly change the feel of the cabin. Rear passengers aren't left out either. There's plenty of legroom thanks to the stretched wheelbase, and even taller adults won't feel cramped. Rear seats can recline slightly, and you get USB-C charging ports back there too. In terms of cargo space, Lexus gives you around 22.7 cubic feet behind the second row, and up to 46.9 with the seats folded. It's not class-leading, but it's certainly functional for everyday use, from groceries to weekend getaways. And yes, a panoramic moonroof is available, making the cabin feel more open and airy. Now let's talk about performance. Under the hood of the 2026 Lexus NX 350 is a 2.4-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine, producing 275 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and all-wheel drive is standard across the board for this model. The result: a 0-60 time of just under 6.6 seconds, a respectable for the class and more than enough for highway merging or spirited driving. Lexus has retuned the suspension for 2026, and it shows. The ride is noticeably smoother without being floaty. Body roll is well controlled, especially in the F Sport model, which adds adaptive variable suspension. You feel more connected to the road, yet there's still that whisper quiet cabin Lexus is known for. Steering feel has also been improved. It's not sports car level feedback, but it's predictable, precise, and confidence-inspiring. Fuel economy comes in at an EPA estimated 24 miles per gallon in the city and 30 on the highway. That's pretty solid for a turbocharged AWD luxury crossover. Lexus has also beefed up the standard safety suite with the latest Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0. This includes enhanced pre-collision detection, dynamic radar cruise control with curve speed management, lane centering, and even a new proactive driving assist that can subtly apply brakes or steering to help with curves and traffic flow. And of course, there's a 360-degree camera system with high-resolution visuals, parking sensors, and optional automated parking. Pricing for the 2026 Lexus NX 350 starts around $45,000. with the F Sport models pushing closer to the $52,000 mark depending on how you spec them. Given the build quality, technology, and performance you're getting, it sits in a sweet spot between German rivals like the Audi Q5 and BMW X3, while offering a unique identity all its own. Lexus's legendary reliability and resale value also make it a compelling long-term buy. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Lexus NX 350 isn't a revolution, but it's a smart and solid evolution. Lexus has sharpened its design, dialed in the tech, and refined the performance without sacrificing the comfort and quietude that buyers expect. It's an SUV that doesn't scream for attention, but commands respect. It feels mature, luxurious, and more confident than ever. Whether you're upgrading from an older NX or cross-shopping with European rivals, this one deserves a spot on your test drive list. Lexus has found that sweet balance between everyday comfort and modern flair, and it shows. That's all for today's deep dive into the 2026 Lexus NX 350. If you found this review helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our upcoming reviews. We've got more future-forward cars on the way, right here on Car Future Wheels. Until next time, drive smart, stay safe, and keep your wheels turning.